Okay, ladies. So I've been doing these exercises that I found on YouTube the past couple months that are supposed to reduce the appearance of a turkey neck. And you know what I've noticed with all the jutting and tilting and stretching? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing has changed, except maybe my neck feels a little looser. Look, at a certain age, all the exercises in the world are not going to change the appearance of your neck without a little medical intervention. So today I'm going to share with you 5 stylish necklines that will help to hide your neck issues. And the best news, they work right away. No exercises required. But first, welcome to my channel. I'm Julie Hanson, and I help women look and feel confident on camera. I share virtual fashion and style tips, professional presence advice, and everything you need to show up as your very best self in a digital world. If that sounds helpful to you, hit subscribe and join us on this journey. Now, here's the thing, and it's really important. While your sagging neck or turkey neck might bother you, chances are it doesn't really bother anyone else. But the problem is that when you're bothered, when you feel self-conscious, you lose confidence, you lose power, and people read that energy, and it ends up hurting your connection with people and your influence. So this isn't really about hiding your neck. It's about feeling so confident and comfortable that you can actually focus on what really matters, which is your audience, your message, your connection with people. And the fastest way to get there is by finding the right necklines that work on camera. Now, I love a good turtleneck, but honestly, who wants to be limited to one style for all their virtual meetings? I've spent the last few years discovering necklines that work just as well as turtlenecks, but give you way more variety and style. These are some of my go-tos for looking polished and feeling confident on video. No exercises required. So this choker neckline is like getting 2 necklines for the price of one, and it's absolutely genius on video calls. So you have the open V effect and the choker piece, which creates a nice double framing, which is very interesting on camera. And of course, the V neck keeps it interesting and yet professional. And the choker covers most of the neck issues you may have. So it's really a win-win, and the color is stunning as well. So what should you look for when you're looking for a choker neckline? Find one where the neck piece is not too tight, because otherwise, not only is it uncomfortable, but it creates additional issues. If it's rather loose, you can do what I did, which is find your clothespin or a little clip and just adjust it to fit your neck nicely, because unless it's really stretchy fabric, they're probably not going to be a perfect fit. And of course, when it comes to the cutout, you want to make sure that it is at a professional depth so we can still see some of your blouse underneath the lowest point. This Mandarin collar style is one of my absolute favorites. It has a stand-up collar that covers at least a good portion of your neck without screaming, "I'm hiding something." It's sophisticated, it's modern, and it looks beautiful on camera because of the way it frames your face. So what should you look for in a Mandarin collar? Well, find one that has a stand-up neckline that's about an inch or an inch and a half tall, and something in a fabric that keeps its shape, not too stiff, but you don't want it to keep slouching down during your call. The bow neckline is perfect for when you want to look feminine and professional while keeping things covered. And what I've learned about bows on camera is that the size and placement of the bow makes all the difference. Often smaller bows like these are cute, but they sit too low to provide any real coverage. They're more decorative than functional, so they don't really help us out in the turkey neck department. A larger bow that sits high on the neckline, that's what you're looking for. Now, I went out and bought the largest bow I could find here, which you certainly don't have to do, but you can see how it creates a focal point and the fabric covers your neck beautifully. Here's a more moderate version of the big bow, which still makes an elegant statement and offers full coverage. So what to look for when you're shopping for a bow tie shirt? Look for a bow that's substantial in size. Think statement, not whisper. That placement should sit high enough to actually cover your neck area. Look for a good sturdy fabric that holds the bow's shape. And you might want to avoid very light or silky fabrics that often go limp. Okay, now this is what's called a high neck wrap top. So as you can see, it doesn't really give full coverage to your neck. So I can make that happen with a quick adjustment. So I need a clip that's kind of sturdy. My clothespin will not do the trick. And this is a knit fabric, which is why this works so well. So you can stretch it by pulling it up and grabbing your clip. Behind the scenes action here. And there you go. So a little higher up, you can even adjust it more to get the coverage that you want. I love a good wrap top because it has some nice details that really come across on camera, and it's super comfortable. Okay, I know I said we'd go beyond turtlenecks, but we can't simply ignore the classic turtleneck. I mean, turtlenecks completely solve the turkey neck problem. Period, no waiting, no 6-week exercise program, just instant coverage. But here's the thing, not all turtlenecks are created equal, especially when it comes to video calls. So what you want to look for is a turtleneck that's in more of a lightweight knit fabric. You want to avoid some of those chunky cable knits that look great off camera, but on camera they tend to add a lot of bulk. Look for colors that pop and complement your skin tone. And look for turtlenecks that you can layer with a cardigan for a nice different look. These 5 neckline options give you variety, they give you style, and the coverage that you want, all while looking professional, polished, and pulled together. And when you feel confident, it comes across on camera. So if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in more great tips on how to look and feel confident on video, beyond just necklines, consider hitting subscribe and joining us on this virtual fashion journey. And before you go, I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite neckline for video calls? And have you been sucked into any of those videos on neck exercises? Love to hear your experience and your stories. I'll see you on the next video.